Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi Theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, today we got this cool little Facebook feed for you. I've designed it a little bit like a tablet. It's a free little plugin and people can go in there, they can scroll down, they can interact and play the videos and click on links and do what you normally do with a Facebook feed. Really easy to do. We're using a free plugin to do this today called Divi Supreme Lite. And I'll put the link below the video. It'll take you to this page here. On the right hand side, here's Divi Supreme Modules Lite. Simply click on the little link there. That'll take you to this page. If we scoot all the way down to the bottom, there's the free download button right there. And it gives you about 20 free modules that are really cool. We've covered some of these before. And a few extensions that are really useful as well. So go ahead and download and install that and we can start building. Okay, well let's go back to our site here. I'm going to enable the visual builder so we can build on the front end. Great, once loaded, let's go down. I've got a section here, the blue tab. Inside the section, I've got a row, the green tab right here. And I've got two columns, left and right. I'm going to delete this and we'll start from scratch. Okay, I'm going to hit the little dark button to add a new module. Divi comes as standard with all the light grey modules there, plenty enough to build just about any site. When you install Divi Supreme Modules Lite, you get these blue ones right here, and there's some really useful ones. And we got a few more Divi ones at the bottom there. I'm looking for the Facebook feed today. There it is, Supreme Facebook feed. I'm simply going to click on that. And there it is. It's going to open up by default as the Divi Supreme Facebook feed there. Now you may notice if we look at this panel over here, I've got a Facebook app ID. You can try putting your page URL in without an ID. It may work for you, but it may not. So if you have problems with it, you're going to have to put in a Facebook app ID. To do that, hit the little question mark if you're not sure how to do it. And you'll find a link to the Facebook developers page. We'll click on that. It's going to open in a new tab. I've got some already created, but if you haven't, you're going to need to create a new one. Go over and hit the Create App button on the right hand side here. I'm going to use a consumer app right here. So I'm going to select that one. I'm going to hit the next button at the bottom. Let's say Divi website. Whatever you want to call yours, it wants to be a little descriptive so you know what it's for. Put in your email down below. I'm not going to put any business details in there because I haven't used a business account. Then you can hit your Create App. It may pop up and ask you to enter your password again for your Facebook. If it does, simply put that in. And there we are. We've created it. I don't need to add any more products to it. We can go back to our dashboard here. And there it is, Divi website there. Simply copy that app ID number there. Control C to copy. And what we're going to need to do, we need to go back to our site. We need to go down to the dashboard. And once you've got Divi Supreme installed, you'll find it down here on the left hand side. Simply click on it. It's going to take you to this page here. If we go over to social media settings, this is where you want to paste in your app ID right there. I know I've got one in there, so I'm not going to paste mine in there. Once you've pasted yours in there, simply select Save Changes and you're good to go. You can go back to your page. If you've done this since starting your page, you'll need to refresh. Make sure you've saved everything. So that way you've got your app ID in there. You can then add your Facebook page. So simply go to your Facebook page, copy the URL at the top there. We can go back and just pop it in there. And there we have it. It's now got my timeline feeding into there. Now that's great. You can choose whether to have timeline, events, messages. You can hide the cover photo if you don't want it up there. You can use a small version of it if you want to. I'll flip that to yes, just to show you what's going on. And you can choose to hide or show the face part of your friends there. Now you can change the width here. I'm going to leave mine just as it is for the moment until we know how much space we want to add. Down below, if you want a link to it, you can do so right here. I'm not going to link mine because this is live. People can actually interact and they can play the videos and they can click on links and stuff. So I don't really see the point of adding a link, but you may decide you've got a reason to do that. If so, just add your link right there. Always best practice, if you're linking to your own site, keep it in the same window. If you're linking off-site to Facebook or something, open it in a new tab. Okay, mine I just added a bit of styling to make it look a bit like a tablet. If you want to do that, I'm just going to simply put in a black background. And there it's filling up the column background behind there. Now I want to just make this a bit wider so it's not quite so much black either side. So if we go back up to our feed settings here, here's width. And you can slide it up or you can type in a value. I think I had about 450 or something like that for the last one. That seemed to work quite well. Let's just leave it like that. Yeah, that works for me. That's about the amount I want either side. Obviously I want some top and bottom. So we're all finished with our content tab here. Let's go to our design now. Alignment wise, it's in the middle of our column, just where I want it. Sizing wise, I think I'll make it a little bit bigger. Let's make it say 700 or 600. Let's try 600 pixels high. Yeah, that's about right for me. Adjust it obviously how you want it. I'm now going to close up sizing. I'm done with that. Let's go into spacing and we'll add a bit of border top and bottom. So let's add, say, 30 pixels. Just put in the 30, it'll put in the pics. Yeah, that works. And same for the bottom. Just hit the chain to do the bottom. Great. Now let's just make it look a little more like an iPad or a tablet of some sort. I'm going to add a border. Let's make it say 20 pixels. Again, just put in the 20, it'll put the pixels in for you. Yeah, that looks kind of like a tablet. If you've got the chain highlighted like it is now, you do all four at once. And just to cap it off, let's give it a bit of a border with a light grey. It'll give it a bit of definition there. So I've got the border set to all. I'm going to give it about 3 pixels. And I'm going to find sort of a light grey colour or a medium grey, something like this perhaps. There we go, that's just added a little border around there. And just to finish off, I'm going to give it a bit of box shadow. Obviously, decoration is entirely up to you. And that kind of gives it that little tablet look. Well, we should be good to go now. Let's save our changes. You'll save the page changes over here. Save draft or publish if you're ready. And let's exit the Visual Builder. There he is. There's our little tablet looking column there. Inside we've got our Facebook feed. It's live so they can interact with it. Roll on down, read your feed. And that's a great little interactive feature to have on your site. And of course, anytime you post a new update, it's going to show it right here. And once again, we've been using the Divi Supreme Modules Lite today, and we've got plenty of videos about this plugin if you'd like to learn more. Also, Divi Supreme Pro is one of my all-time favorites. We've got plenty of videos about that. To learn more, just check out the playlist below the video. So there we have it, guys. There's how to add an interactive Facebook feed to your Divi website using the free Divi Supreme Lite plugin. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie with System 22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.